Hi everyone! We are very happy to present for this DDL conference the work we've done within the Cupido consortium at Nemera. Nemera is a company who design, develop and manufacture drug delivery devices. We will be two to present today. Myself, Raphaël Audibert. I've been working in the medical device field for about 10 years now, and I joined Nemera 4 years ago in the marketing team as Global Category Manager for Inhalation. And Gilda.
Hello, I am Gilda Huet, Technology Product Manager for Ophthalmics and Inhalation Products at Nemera, and I'm working on medical device development for now 15 years.
Within this presentation, we'll have a look at what the Cupido Consortium is, and then present the work we've done, both the method and the results we obtained. So let's have a look at the Cupido project. So first, it's a project that is funded by the European Union, and especially the H2020 program. The aim of this project is to develop a new route of administration for cardiac treatment. And this route is the inhalation one. The idea behind this project is to use nanoparticles to embed formulation, the drug formulation. Then to link this nanoparticle to microparticles to make to have a size of particles that can be inhaled. They will then be delivered to the deep lung, where the formulation will pass into the blood and arrive to the heart, where the drug will be released. We are 12 partners to work within this consortium, both academic research organizations and also companies of various sizes. All of us have a role in the way of the nanoparticles, so some are working on the nanoparticles, others on the microparticles, some others are still on the pulmonary barrier, on the biological functions, and also on the biological functions of the heart. And here at Cupido, at Nemera, we work on the development of the inhaler. And to develop this inhaler, as the principal aim of is to reach the deep lung, we need to ensure that we have high delivery performances. And then to develop the device, the main objectives we had was to have high emitted fraction, so to avoid formulation loss inside the device, and also high fine and extra fine particle fraction to reach the deep lung. By fine particle fraction, we mean the fraction of particle below 5 micron, and by extra fine, below 3 micron. And as in all device development, we need to ensure a good usability of the device. I will now hand over to Gilda.
Thanks, Raphael, for the introduction. As Raphael said, we need to have a good emitted dose and a good fine particle fraction. And to have this good performance, we have made an optimization of the design by using a design of experiment. The design of experiment was made by prototyping with stereolithography method some different design of the drug path itself. We have made some variation of the design regarding the mouthpiece length, the mouthpiece internal diameters, and also the grid surface ratio. The grid surface ratio is the area of the grid inside the mouthpiece internal diameters. All of this test, all of this device, with all of this device, we have made some testing of emitted dose by using bronchital product at 30 liters per minute and gravimetric method. The results regarding the mouthpiece, this is the parameters that have no impact regarding the emitted dose. Regarding the internal diameters, we have observed an impact. The higher is the internal diameters, the better is the emitted dose. Regarding the grid surface ratio, also, we have observed an impact of these parameters. Thanks to this study, we are able to design an optimal drug path design for the device. We have made a new device in stereolithography method and we have tested it. We have made the two testing, the emitted dose and the thin particle fraction. The thin particle fraction was made by laser diffraction by using a Spretec devices. We are using internally bronchitol products. For the emitted fraction, we have performance up to 75%, around 90% of emitted fraction. And regarding the thin particle fraction, we are up to 50% of particles below 5 micron. We are around 70%. In parallel of this testing on this device, one of our partners, Plumstar, made also testing by using a next generation impactor. They have observed an emitted fraction of 92% and regarding the thin particle fraction, 80% of particles below 5 microns and 54% of extra thin particle fraction below 3 microns. With this both method, we have good and similar performance. Having a good fluid pass is good, but not enough. For sure, we need that the patient will be able to use the device properly. To improve the usability, we have made also other devices by varying the external shape, the ergonomy, the design of the button, and we are testing this different design with 17 participants. After all of this loop, we're getting the final design. We have tested this design with the participants, and the final design is satisfactory for 80% of the participants. They appreciate the ergonomy and the suitable size for the suitable size and the large button to pierce the capsule. And I let now Raphaël to conclude.
So globally, the two points tested are good. So the device handling, the design of the device handling was improved versus other tested device. And as future steps, we will have to confirm for sure the result with patients of the targeted population and the final molded prototypes. On the performance side, which we obtained both with bronchitol and first batches of Cupido formulation, they are good also. And in the future, we will have to confirm them with the scale-up batch of the Cupido formulation and the final molded prototypes. So overall, linking with the Cupido project, these results give good expectations regarding the fact that we can administer the Cupido formulation and obtain with the Nymera inhaler particle size that are relevant to target the deep lung. So thank you for having attended this presentation. If you have any question, do not hesitate to contact Gilda or myself. It will be a pleasure to exchange on it. Bye-bye.